Hi, my name is Dawn, and I'm going to speak about the methods of speech delivery. The first is impromptu speaking, which is a speech that would have little to no advanced preparation. This would be if your boss asked you to give a speech or prepare something with no advance notice, or it could be something like giving a toast or making a speech for a reception. The disadvantages is that there is little to no preparation. The advantage to this is that it could be spontaneous and responsive in a group setting. The second is extemporaneous speaking, which would be a carefully planned and rehearsed speech. You would prepare for this by making note cards rather than a full manuscript, and you would maintain more eye-to-eye contact with your audience so that they could understand your speech as it progresses. You would your audience would find you more credible during a speech like this because your speech would be engaging, and your audience would be able to understand what you were speaking on. The disadvantage to this is that it does take a lot of preparation, and it's not something that you can just throw together. Your audience can pay better attention to you because your speech is very engaging. It is also used in most kind of public speaking situations. The disadvantage is that you can't just throw it together the day before and expect something good to come of it. The next type is a manuscript speech, which would be word for word written speech printed on a piece of paper, except when using a visual aid. And the advantage to this is that you're reading from a manuscript, the exact visual words, and basically you can't mess that up. There are, disadvantages too, because as you have rehearsed, you're not really engaging with your audience because you're paying attention to exactly what is written on a manuscript, so there's not a whole lot of eye-to-eye contact with your audience. Basically, you're paying attention to your teleprompter and you're reading what is written on there, and there's not a lot of eye contact with your audience. However, the advantage is that there's not a lot of ways to mess it up because everything is written out for you. And then the last is speaking from memory. So basically, you're writing it out and you're memorizing everything. This kind of speech is mostly for actors and performers. The advantage to this is that you are maintaining your eye contact with the people throughout the speech. Being free of your notes, you are able to do whatever it is that you need to do because everything is from memory. The disadvantage is that if you forget the lines, you don't know what to do or say next. So it can pose a problem because a lot of times then your face is going to show that you don't know what to do next or say next. But the advantage is that there are no note cards, there are no teleprompter, there is nothing to keep up with because everything is from memory.